What is up? Thank you for coming to my channel, Prison POV. So if you're feeling me doing 2 episodes, 2 days in a row, all the extra content, hit me up with a like and a subscribe, and I really appreciate it. You know, I never ask for the likes and subscribes, but every once in a while I like to do it to see if there's like a change. So yeah, hit me up with a like if you like me doing videos 2 days in a row. I am definitely going to start doing more videos. Believe that. So I saw something on the news yesterday that just blew my mind. There was an escape from Kern County Jail from Laredo. Two guys broke out. Man, now I don't know anything about their crimes, what they do to get there. I have no idea. All I know is what I saw on the news. 2 guys broke out. It also said they've been down for 3 years. Can you imagine being in county jail pre-trial? They showed pictures of them, court pictures, had brown shirts on. I'm assuming they're in pre-trial. They're in pre-trial. They're in D-pod. They've been down 3 years. They're there for a serious crime. Man, I cannot imagine being in D-pod for 3 years. Pre-trial, Kern County Jail is not meant to hold you for that long. It's meant to bring you in, go through a court process, hopefully wrap it up in about 6 months, get you down the road to the pen, or kick you out, maybe do a little bit of time on the farm. Not meant to be held there for 3 years. But if you do hardcore crime and you're just fighting it, those cases could drag on. And that's the case with these guys. They broke out. But before I get there, let me say this. You know what I'd really miss 3 years would be music. I cannot imagine going 3 years without music. People love music, man. Usually if you're fighting your case in county jail and you're going to Wasco and you go to Mainline, one of the first things you do when you get to Mainline, other than ask for a smoke, is, hey, let me borrow one of the homeboys' Walkmans, man. And just chill out and just veg and listen to some of that new music came out. I remember one time, I was in Kern County Jail, in A-Pod. Breakfast is served at 3:30. Around, after you eat, everyone's going back to sleep. You're not going to stay up at 3:30. Anyway, around 4, the cop used a microphone like, hey, chow time, chow time. That microphone, he rigged it up, put it to a radio. And I'll never forget, it was playing the song I Stand Alone by Godsmack. So when that music started coming through the speakers, everyone got up, started making their bed, getting some coffee ready. It kind of lifted the whole mood in the pod. People love music. There's words you'll hear over and over in prison. Walking. Anytime a cop is coming down the road, down the tier, in the area, into the pod, walking. Coming on doing Spanish. Walking, walking. You'll hear it if a cop is coming by. In county jail, Wasco, prison. You're going to hear it over and over. Also, another one is radio. That means be quiet. Back in the day, cops would play radio for the inmates. When the radio come on, everyone starts shouting, radio, radio, radio. That meant, shh, be quiet. They still use it to this day. Not in reference to a cop playing the radio, just in reference to, hey, when it's time to be quiet, you'll hear people saying, radio. So these guys broke out from pre-trial. I do not know how they did it. Pre-trial's built, it's bricks. There's nothing there that you could put a hole in and get out. But wait a minute. There's one spot. The only spot I could picture them having any action on breaking out would be the shower. When you're in the shower, you have to be on the top tier now. You go into the pod. There's bottom tier, top tier. Obviously, if you're in the bottom tier shower and you break in, you're just going to end up in the top tier. That'd be not cool. However, on the top tier, if you start breaking through that shower, everywhere else, like I said, is brick. But you get in that shower, there's like some weird looking sheetrock, some cheap looking tile. It's not made of brick. It's a shower area. And even before I've noticed, I've looked up and I just noticed it like sagging. It just doesn't look good. I can imagine if you went in there and just start going ham, breaking the tile, breaking that stuff. And there's a door that shuts. There's like a little window, but people throw their towel right there to block it. So if you went in there and just start going ham on those walls and on the ceiling and just start shredding stuff, I imagine you'd be able to get out. I imagine that's the only thing they could have done. There's nothing else there that you could break. Had to be that shower area. And even on the news, it showed that the cops were on the roof looking stuff out. So yeah, I bet you anything they went in that shower, start breaking stuff, got in the roof. Okay, but now you're on the roof. Now what? It's not like you're in downtown Bakersfield. Pardon me. It's not like you're in downtown Bakersfield. You're in the middle of nowhere. You're out in Laredo. Bumfuck Egypt, way out in the middle of nowhere. Now, my mom lives in Shafter. And the ride from Laredo to Shafter in a car is a long-ass, boring drive. I mean, I hate it sometimes. On my way to my mom's house, get off Laredo Highway, damn, got that long-ass drive, Laredo Highway to Shafter. And actually caught one of these guys. They caught one of them, not the other guy. They caught him in Shafter. But hang on, I skipped myself a little bit. What I was trying to say was, okay, you're on the roof. Now what? You're in the middle of nowhere. This is a compound surrounded by razor wire. And I'm talking about from the foot up, from the ground level, wrapped all the way up. Surrounded totally, but I guess obviously you can get out some way. Not only that, they have cops that drive around it constantly. They're securing the place. So somehow these guys managed to get out of the pods. Wow, unbelievable. And then once they did that, they managed to somehow even get off the compound. Again, unbelievable. with all the razor wire and the cops watching. But not only that, one of them at least managed to get all the way to Shafter. Had to take a Laredo Highway, which is a long stretch. It's even a long-ass stretch in a car, like I just said. I couldn't imagine walking. And it's all oil fields and dairies and oranges and groves and shit. But also busy roads and shit. You have to be, not like street roads, residential, but it's a bunch of industrial stuff out there. Highways, freeways, byways, and sideways. You'd really have to be tucked in the cut. But then once you get to Shafter, that's not a good place to go because Shafter is filled with cops. My mom lives in Shafter. So many times I'll be in my mom's pad, walking the store, and they just jam you up. One time, I wouldn't even have to see my tracks. I was walking to the store, off parole, I got no warrants or holds. Free man, and this guy just jumps out, this cop, and goes, let me see your track marks. I go, what? I thought I was going to go like this, and he was going to do a magic trick and put his cuffs on me, and I go, hey, wait a minute, whoa, I'm cuffed up. Be half full straight, said, let me see your tracks. Before you even ask my name or anything, let me see your arms. I got no tracks, man, what the fuck are you talking about? So yeah, they'll pull you over when you're walking, they'll jam you up. Happened to me several times. And then my brother, too, my brother Ricochet and I look a lot alike. And he's kicked up a lot of major dust in Shafter. He spent more time there than I have. And he's ran from the cops and all kinds of shit. So they know him. They see me, similar look, they come pulling up. What's up? So Shafter's not really a good spot to run from the cops. One of those dudes got busted there. The other one's still out running around, as far as I know. I don't have a water with me today, but I do have a Rockstar. So, much easier from the farm, though. Now, they were in pretrial. Kern County Jail has pretrial, which I imagine where they were at. That's not Max-mead. I don't even know if Max-mead's open anymore. There's nowhere in Max-mead. Max-mead has single-man cells for the PCs. They have like 12-man cells, only a couple of those. And they have several like 4-man cells. So 4-man cells suck. They're really, really small and they're cramped in there. So I could not imagine them getting anywhere out of there in Max-mead. I'm almost certain they had escaped from the showers at pretrial, in my humble opinion. Now, the farm, however, which I don't think the farm's open anymore, but if you're at the farm, easily, you could, not easily, but much more action escaping from there because you're outside. Now, all you gotta do is just kind of figure out how to get past the fence, which people have done it. One of the homeboys I know personally told me this story. One of my good friends, I'm not gonna throw him out there, but he escaped from the farm. What it was talking to this phone, the old lady, and she just came out with the pocket, like, yep, I'm doing what your homeboy, straight cheating on you with one of your buddies. It spun him out, man, as you can imagine, tricked him out. And I feel, I've been in your shoes, man. You don't want to be in jail and your girl doing you dirty. You don't even have to be your friend. It could be cheating on some stranger. Just be anybody, anything. Like you want your girl to act right in there. 9 times out of 10, at least the girls I knew, the type of girls I used to fuck when I go to jail, and my homeboys to fuck with, they don't. Fucking straight leave you hanging like said nuts. So, he's talking to this chick, tells him the tough news that hanging out with one of his friends. He's like, I gotta get out of here. And he somehow broke out of there. And see that the dudes who just recently broke out, at least one of them anyway, got busted in Shafter. Now, when you break out of Laredo, if you were to break out of Laredo, or when you leave Laredo, you can go this way and end up at Shafter. You can go this way and go to Oildale. This dude, he's from Oildale, that's what he did. He ran to Oildale. Bunch of oil fields on the way. He said he lost his shoes, those flip-flops, ended up with just socks. But he said he's running, he ended up going through like some oil puddles and tar. And he said all the tar he ran through created like a shoe on the bottom of his sock. He's like, I'm running, I got these freaking tar shoes on. He gets to the pad where the old lady and the dude's at, just walks in, opens the door, and just walks in, and boom, pops the dude. Now, how surprised do you think they were? See him come busting through the door. Not only that, how good do you think that fucking punch felt? Oh, man. I would have loved to have done that. I mean, I could think of a couple different times when I was in jail, girl doing me dirty. Oh, man, to be able to get out, just walk right in the room where she's at with the dude and be like, pop. Dude, priceless. So, he did that. But yeah, it's not a good feeling to be cheated on in jail, man. Not at all. I know. Trip on this. One time we're in pretrial. H-pod. All of a sudden a kite comes from D6. The hole at Wasco. D6 is an off-the-hook hole because you figure it's a reception hole. You get all those validated gang members coming off the streets. And that's where they're going to end up at. Before they go to Corcoran, Tehachapi, or Pelican Bay. So a kite came out of D6, the hole, and just said to Woods, and has some night bolt stuff on it. Came into where we were at. It's supposed to be circulated around county jail. Couldn't wait to see what it was. Usually it's all the way around. Kites go up that way. A kite coming back down through county. Like, what's this dude? Who's it from? What are they going to be talking about? Pardon me. We opened it up. It was opened up. It was from a lowrider from Bakersfield. And what he was saying was, my girl was not on my team. She's fucking up. I want someone to go beat her ass and burn her with cigarettes. The kite straight said, find my old lady and burn her with cigarettes. Like, what, dude? Tripping. Like, man, what are you going through, homeboy, up there? Damn. You know, count to 10. Obviously, that kite got flushed. You know, no one's going to go up and burn his fucking old lady with cigarettes. And that same chick several years after this, I ended up bumping into her in Oildale, actually. And she's the type of chick, she's been with several of the homeboys. And she was actually being kind of flirty with me. I wasn't feeling it at all, but she wanted me to walk to the store with her. So I was ready to leave, like, alright, I'll walk to the store with her, then I'm going to dip. On the way to the store, her and I walking, she showed me her stomach and she was pregnant. I mean, I don't know how far, I can't look at a girl's stomach. Oh, she's this many weeks. I don't know how far along, but it's certainly showing. She showed me her stomach. She's like, does this bother you? Does that bother me? Like, in what regards? Like, does it bother me? Like, as far as, like, if I was planning on kissing you or something like that, which I was not. But had I been, would it bother me? Yes, just a little bit. I'm not going to be doing anything with you pregnant, obviously. Thanks for asking. Thanks for showing to me. I mean, that would have been, like, a real, kind of trip way if I was rounding second base, getting ready to slide into third, and found out the hard way that that baby bump is there. So, hey, you showed me. Cool. But, yeah, let me just tell you that I had no intention of you at all. I don't look at you like that. I look at you like I'm walking you to the store because late at night. Then I'm going to get in my vehicle and dip. So, yeah, kind of a trip. Reminds me of, I've told this before, but it's so funny I can't help repeat it. And if you notice, some of my longtime POV subscribers and friends and viewers, every once in a while I'll be telling a story and I'll pop in maybe a story that I've told a year ago. But you figure this channel is a year and a half old now. I got a lot of new subscribers. I've told a lot of cool stuff way back in the day. A lot of people aren't going to go back and watch those videos. So sometimes I'll pull and I'll throw it in. But I'll try to switch it up a little bit for the people who've heard it because I don't want to bore you guys. But yeah, you're going to maybe once in a while hear a different story, but I'll try to hit it from another angle. And that'd be the case in this story. Me and my buddy get busted. My crimey. We're in county jail, barracks 8. Out on the streets, when I was there at his pad kicking it, when you go in the bathroom, underneath the bathroom sink, there's a stack of porno mags. I mean, it's pretty common. So I'm going to take a shower, I'm hanging over there, brush my teeth, whatever. I see it's porno mags. I'm going to look at one, whatever. I'm looking at one, and I see a little picture. Remember they had those cameras that would shoot out like the sticker back in the day? It was a picture of this old lady and her boobs showing. Right up there mixed with the porno mags. I was like, wow, like a picture. I thought he put it there. I was like, what? Why would he put this picture of all these boobs in the porno mags? He knows people are going to come over, probably look. Everyone's going to have action at seeing that. So we're in barracks 8, kicking it, we're busted. And I said, dude, I got to ask you a question, man. I said, why did you put that picture of your old lady and her boobs in the bathroom with the porno mags? As soon as I said it, I knew I messed up. I knew he didn't know. Well, I saw his spirit leave his body. And he turned 2 different shades of green and started hyperventilating. I'm like, oh, dude, my bad. And I was trying to take it back. No, I'm tripping. That was someone else's old lady. There's no way I could even come up with a lie or try to like, whoa, I was trying to really back up like a crawdad to fix this for him because I could see what it was doing to him mentally. But yeah, I was like, well, dude, fuck. He's like, what do you mean? I'm like, yeah, exactly what I said, dude. So he called her. It was all bad. He really jumped her shit. But yeah, he went through fucking changes over that. Big time. Hard to hear stuff about your lady when you're busted. As far as escapes. When I was at Soledad, let me tell you this too about prison. They took away the weights, that sucked. They took away the tobacco, that sucked. They go in there and just take everything away. One of the things they took away that's not really mentioned much, but I really thought was a real fucking bummer, was the clothes. When I first started going to the pen, there was jeans with a button, a zipper, and a belt, pockets, snap-up shirts, button-up shirts with a collar, boots, like cool, you're looking Bonnaroo, you got these cool clothes. They took those away and gave pajamas. Like a pullover, like V-neck, weird junk shirt. The wrists are all real big and loose and floppy. The pants, they suck. All elastic. Not what these clothes suck that they give you. But if you had an old prison like Soledad that's been around forever, you're going to be able to find those button-up shirts and some of the jeans. Because people don't take them home, they just leave them there. And if you take care of them over the years, a lot of lifers have a bunch of them. So you can get action on getting those shirts. But even at Soledad, they went and snatched them up, slammed us down one day, went through laundry and took all those clothing. Because a dude broke out. He took those clothes, bleached them to where they were white. So then he had, white button-up shirt and some jeans. He breaks out Soledad Central and he breaks into the O-wing hole. So he actually broke out, got out of the gates, but instead of turning right, he turned left, broke in. Now he's like, where am I? You're in the hole. Cops try to flashlight on him. Dude, you're in the hole. You broke it. You came to the right place. We have a bed for you. So yeah, he broke into the fucking hole. Retard. And they came and took all of our fucking clothes away. Damn it. I had something else I was going to say just now. Oh, when I was at CMC West, there's this dude. There's always that guy at the prison, man, he's always walking around trying to sell shit. He has shit. So this dude's walking around, he has a bag, he's trying to sell shit. What do you got? What are you selling today? He had a sweatsuit, black sweatpants, and a black sweater. I was like, whoa, get that away from me. That's like, I've never seen anyone have black sweats in prison, but I'd imagine it's like not allowed because you blend in with the shadows. Just perfect to escape with. If you're going to want to escape, you definitely want some black sweats with a black sweater. I don't know how the fuck you got them, but I don't want them. Can you imagine you have that shit in your locker and the cop come by? No. You can get gray shit and white shit only. So we had that stuff, and he was trying to sell it. No one wanted to buy it. In fact, I gave him 2 soups, get that shit the fuck away from me. Then he ended up getting busted with it. Going to the hole. And another place people like to escape from, Wasco ER. Probably any ER, any level 1 in California, because there's a fence. I went to Mule Creek level 1. Hey. Way back before it was PC. Way back in the days, my very first violation, way back in 2001, 2002. Yeah, the level 1's is a fence right there. You could jump over that motherfucker. But that one in Mule Creek, way Timbuktu, you jump over, and where are you? Lost on a mountain? But Wasco, now, you jump over that fence of the yard, and you have some action. You can go to Wasco, Delano, you can get by. I remember being at Oildale once. Drove to homeboy's house, but when I left, cops everywhere, blocking off streets, shutting everything down, and we heard one of the homeboys just escaped out of Wasco ER, jumped the fence, and he's from Oildale, so the cops just flooded it, looking for that motherfucker, and they found him, and he just went home. Just like the dude who has Hose Levitt. And I got this Hose Levitt tattoo. I got this tattoo of Hose Levitt because I was fighting a term. This girl called the cops on me. I knew that she was going to come testify. I wanted the tattoo over my eyebrow when she came. And I saw this crash into a table. And I thought, Hose Levitt. One of the good homeboys from Moldale, Joe Scott, my dog, shout out to Joe Scott. Say, hey, let me get that, brother, Hose Levitt. I said, sure, man, because that's what you do. If someone has a tattoo you want, you don't just go get it. You respectfully say, hey, let me get the pattern, homeboy. Said, yeah, dog, no. Absolutely. So Joe Scott got his, actually looked way better than mine. Then someone asked Joe Scott, hey dude, let me get it. And Joe Scott let this dude get it. I don't even know who this guy is. Now 3 of us have it. This fool went and robbed a cigarette store. And he gave us they asked for ID. Hey, buy some cigarettes. Let me see your ID. Give him the ID. As they're looking at the ID, it pulls a shotgun. I'm robbing you now. Okay. Memorizing his address and blah, blah, blah. All this kind of stuff. Getting the money, he splits. Cops come snatch him up. Hey now. That's about it I got there. Let you guys know I saw on the news. 2 guys escaped from Laredo. Man, I don't know how they broke out that pod. Had to be the showers. And then once they were on the roof, but how they get past the wire and the cops doing around, and then how they, once they're outside the walls, how they fucking get all the way to Shafter. Man. But, like I said, one's busted. The other one, though, you know, he feels great. Not only was in county jail for 3 years, he's probably gonna never getting out. I don't know, I don't know the crime, but it has to be a pretty hardcore crime, but they've been fighting it for 3 years. If he loses, probably never getting out, so now he's on the streets. And it's gotta be a good feeling and a bad feeling, because it's a good feeling because you're out. Bad feeling, you're looking over your shoulder and like, who can you trust? There's gonna be a reward on you. Something like that, you know, you call it, hey, help me out, homeboy. Your homeboy's like, do I love this dude or do I love the 50 grand they're gonna give me for turning them in? Me, I would never take no 50 grand. I'd never turn a motherfucker in. I love my homeboys way more than that in my family. But people out there would take that 50 grand or that 10 grand or that $5. You know they would. Be that as it may. Oh, Sabbath the Blood. My homegirl, Sabbath the Blood. She's in England. I most some respect. She's one of my, way back when I was methadone detox, when she subscribed to this channel. She's my friend. She sent me, she collects a lot of stuff. If you see Sabbath the Blood in the comment section, push her thumbnail and go to her channel. She's a collector. She has all kinds of Living Dead, a lot of really cool collectible stuff. So she shot me some collectibles. 40-year anniversary, Alien. This is real silver coin. I love it. Awesome. And then also this one, a Die Hard pin. She said don't open this one, but it'd be cool to open this one. But no, Sabbath, I don't even want to open this one because it's numbered. They only made 9,995 of them, and this is number 9,995. It's the last one in the series. I'm keeping it. It's a Die Hard pin. It's totally awesome. This, welcome, Foolish Mortals. I love it, Sabbatha. It's going to go right here. My guitar amp. She also sent me a really cool mask, but I don't have it with me because it's in my car because I wear it. I got the Chosen Few merch. Have you guys copped yourself a shirt yet? And I'm going to be going through Shopify, coming up with a merch line real quick. You guys support me? We have my bag. Give us some merch. A big shout out, and utmost some respect for the people who have been donating to my Cash App, PayPal. Thank you. I'm going to be able to pay my P.O. Box. I still don't have a tester yet. Any electricians out there, if you guys got an extra tester, I need one real bad for school. If not, I'll take some money that's been donated and go buy myself one. Be that as it may, utmost some respect. Give me a like. If I get 1,000 likes, I'll do another video, maybe not tomorrow, but the day after. I'll really start bumping up the content if I start seeing likes. Cut the strings, let it fly. Peace.